school authorities at the Ghana National College are denying complicity in circumstances leading to the death of a 17-year-old girl in the school. Now, the female student, Ruby Teko, died from an asthmatic attack after being allegedly denied medical attention. Now, parents of the students have threatened to sue the school authorities for negligence, but school authorities insist they did no wrong.
I wasn't here. I had a call from my assistant domestic, reporting that one of our students during inspection collapsed, and unfortunately they rushed her to the hospital and she passed away. And it was asthma attack, but we are yet to know from the results of the post-mortem what actually took her away. When the student was being sent to the hospital, the school nurse, together with two students who were on the scene when it started, accompanied her, and the senior house mistress had to go and change into something presentable before she could go to the hospital. So she asked them to take the lead.
What have you been told by the hospital officials after they declared the child dead?
What I was told is that if they had administered mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, they could have saved her life. I wouldn't say there was any delay, because as soon as the attention of the teachers who were going around for the inspection was drawn to the situation, the nurse came and they quickly took her to the hospital. So I wouldn't say that there was any delay. If somebody is sick, why would you want to delay sending the person to the hospital? Personally, I've not talked to the parent, but my assistant academic has.
So what's the normal practice when a student complains of some ill health in the school?
Depending on, the first place is to go to the school clinic. And if it is serious, then the doctor will write that we send the student to the hospital. If a child is referred to the hospital, then the school nurse accompanies the child to the hospital. If it is something that the school doctor and the nurses can handle here, then the child is given the needed attention. If it is more serious and she has to go to the hospital and has to be admitted or something, then we call the parents. When we send the child to the hospital, then we call the parents and then we hand over the child to the parents when they come.
I hear the parents are threatening to sue the school for some negligence of a sort. How do you react to this?
Well, I'm surprised that he would want to sue the school, but it's his right. You can go ahead and sue, because we know, to the best of our knowledge, we know we did the best we could. But if he's being a father, I don't know, if it had happened to me, I might have reacted in the same way, but he has his right. We will not stop him, only that we will tell the court the truth from our point of view, what actually took place.
So that's the headmistress of the school, Juliana Uswansan. But my colleague, our Central Regional Correspondent, Richard Kojonyako, has been following this issue closely. He joins us on the line. So, Richard, we've heard the account of the school authorities. You've been interacting with students as well as the parents of Miss Teko. What really happened?
Well, the parents have been speaking. I met them at the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital mortuary when they went. They were making when they were going on with the processes to secure the body for burial. Mm-hmm. And they told me that the incident happened on Saturday when the child complained of ill health during the inspection. The inspection was actually supervised by the house master, the house mistress. Mm-hmm. So in the process, the child is alleged to have complained that she was not feeling well, and so the house master was alleged to have said that, well, she should wait until the inspection was over. So she had an attack, according to the student that spoke with the parent when the incident happened. And they tried all they could, according to the parent. According to the school authorities, they gave the inhaler of the child to him, but to her. Unfortunately, hers was empty. They also fell on other students that have asthma. They also administered their inhaler, but they couldn't solve the problem. They invited the school nurse over to look at the situation. The school nurse immediately ordered that the child be sent to the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital for further assistance. So when they went there, according to the doctors there, the child was brought in dead, and the parents are really distraught. They are broken because they feel that the school did not do enough to help their child. They insist that the student brought in a medical report when she was being admitted, and it warranted that the student be exempted from certain activities like scrubbing, like flushing of toilets, and the others, because when the student inhales the detergent, it sparks off the asthmatic attack, and so the school did not really take good care of the child. And also they say that when the child was also attacked, there was no school authority or no school nurse followed the child when the child was taken to the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. This claim has been discounted by the school authorities. According to them, the school nurse plus some students took the child in a taxi to the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, but the house mistress that was supervising the activities, according to the school authorities, was inappropriately dressed, and so she sought some excuse that she sought some permission to go and dress properly so she could follow up to the hospital. Okay. Unfortunately, the child died when they went to the hospital. So the parents are threatening to sue the school. I claim the school authorities say that, well, it is within their sue. And so since the matter broke, the parents have not been able to come to the school to sit down with school management to think of the way forward. And so if they decided to sue without recourse to the authorities of the school, their version of the story, they could go ahead and sue, because they are also saddled with managing huge numbers. And for your information, Ghana National College, the population is about 3,000. Okay. And what the headmaster is saying, the headmistress, Juliana Osu Ansa, is saying is that there should be a national attention to senior high schools, at least. A quasi-clinic of a sort, a small clinic of a sort, should be established in every senior high school to enable them
to deal with the huge numbers they have. Okay, but have the parents lodged a formal complaint to the police? Do we know?
Yes. Today, the parents lodged a formal complaint to the police, and they went to the court to start the processes for the autopsy report to be given them, and so I met them at the hospital as well. Okay,
but mood on campus, what's the talk among students?
Well, the school was in session. It was normal. We were not allowed to speak with any of the students, but according to the parents, the students that sent the deceased to the hospital called them and then gave them messages of actually what happened, and that informed their account and their insistence that the school was complicit in all that has happened, and hence the death of their child, and that is why they are blaming school authorities for the death of their child.
Richard JoyNews there would definitely be following that incident at the Ghana National College. Thank you very much. So that the death of the 17-year-old and parents threatening to sue. This is The Pulse here on JoyNews on Multi TV. We'll take a quick break. When we return, I have some breaking news for you.